Hi guys, and welcome to Kick It Keto. Now in this episode, we're having burgers, the wife and I. There's nothing crazy about that. But it's the side. I don't know if we want to have green beans, I don't know if we want to have asparagus spears. I want to change things up. So I tried Brussels sprouts the other day, and I noticed the way that I tried them, that they had this like potato skin like texture and feel when you're biting into them. And with a little doctoring, I think I can make it taste like loaded potato skins. So this episode is all about loaded Brussels sprouts.
All right, first thing we need to do, guys, is boil our water. Now we want 2 cups of water, 1 cup of chicken broth. Boom, make that boil. Then preheat your oven to 475 degrees. We can do that first, then, bring other stuff up to a boil, whichever.
So to get started, we got a couple of things. As you can see here, we've got our Brussels sprouts. It's 200 grams. It's about a cup and a half. That's going to give you, for just this, it's the 8.4 total carbs, net carbs, for this amount of Brussels sprouts. We've got our bacon, which I've already grinded up or chopped up. We've got our 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Then I've got chopped chives right there, about 2 tablespoons. We've got our plant-based sour cream, lactose-free, as always. Can't have the loaded potatoes without cheese. So we've got our KRAFT Shredded Colby Jack. Now once again, on the back of the bag, it's always going to say 0 grams of lactose. Make sure you get that if you want it lactose-free. Otherwise, if you have a lactose allergy, you could be in trouble. And then last but not least, we got the chicken stock right here. We got our hamburger, but you really don't need to know about cooking a hamburger. It's these that you're worried about. These you want to know. So let's get to it. First things first, we've got to take our Brussels sprouts, throw them in some boiling water, and let them get soft. Now while the Brussels sprouts are getting soft, it takes about maybe 10 to 15 minutes is what I leave them in there for. And then when we come back, we're going to get started on the rest. Hi guys, one of the things that Sherry and I try to do on the keto diet is come up with new and interesting recipes, right? Or find recipes that are just no way lactose free and make them lactose free and still taste good and wonderful, right? So we've got other recipes that are going to be coming up on this channel. Make sure that you please like and subscribe for more content. And also let me know in the comments something that you want me to take that's not traditionally lactose free or keto for that matter and make it that way. And I will do my best to come up with an awesome recipe. I like input from you guys. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. All right, so let's get on with it. All right, now that you have boiled your Brussels sprouts and you've shocked them in cold water, and then we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of each of these: garlic powder, pepper, and salt. Now we just mix. Get it nicely coated. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. All right. So now that that's done, now we're going to get them on our baking sheet with parchment paper. Now, I tried this and I made a big batch of these. And I did one on parchment paper and then I did the other on aluminum foil. The aluminum foil ones didn't turn out the same way. I don't know if it was just the heat reacting with aluminum foil and they weren't exactly as creamy in the middle, I guess you would say. It was really weird. So I'm just sticking with parchment paper. It might have just been a fluke, but we're going to roll these bad boys out like so. And then we're going to space them Space them out. Give them some room. As much room as we can. Well, good thing I don't do puzzles for a living, huh? All right. Now that we got them spaced out, it's time for the smoosh. We just smash them like that. It's handy when I use this measuring cup. It takes a very steady hand. All right, now that that's done, it's time to put it in the oven, 425 degrees for 15 minutes. Now these are gonna come out unbelievably tasty, unbelievably tasty. 15 minutes in, we're gonna pull them out. We're gonna put on bacon and cheese, and then put them back in for another 10 minutes. Then when we pull them out, we're gonna add the chives, sour cream, and we're ready to go. Another part is we're having the cheeseburgers, bacon cheeseburgers. How are we keeping these keto? Well, first things first is we have our keto buns. Now I get these at Costco. This is where I can find them at. They're sold at other stores too, but you get the big bag at Costco. These are 1 net carb per bun, the whole bun, and they taste great. You wouldn't know the difference between these and a regular bun, but that's where I get the buns from, 1 net carb. Then for the cheese for our burgers, we use the KRAFT slices. This is the Colby Jack. Each slice has 0 carbohydrates, 0. So you can have this cheese, those buns, and keep your burger at 1 net carb. That's awesome. Unless you do something else to it, which I might do. Sometimes I add avocado to my burger too, and that adds a couple of carbs, but still, if I'm at 3 carbs for the avocado, 3 carbs for the avocado and the bun, and then I'm only at 4.2 carbs for the Brussels sprouts, I'm still way under at a 7 carb meal, and it's filling. So, take that. All right, it's been 15 minutes. Now it's time to add a little something to these. All right, first things first. We're gonna start off with a little cheese. Now, I'm assuming, I didn't weigh this out. I'm gonna say I'm gonna end up using about a 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup maybe. Maybe not even that. We're gonna save the chives and the sour cream, obviously, for last. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right. I want you guys to try it, seriously. They're unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Now, le bacon. Can't have that without that. I mean, you just can't have it. Who can have out? Doc, got it. Get on there, bacon. Some days is a bacon day. Every day is a bacon day. Hope I have enough bacon. All right, we're going to put those back in the oven for 15 minutes. And while that's going, it's time to do the burgers. Now, since you've already made burgers at home and there's no big secret about burgers, I'm not going to show that part. I'll just show the finished product. Fair enough? Okay. All right, it's been 15 minutes or 10 minutes for our second time here. Boom. Check it out. Nice. Nice and golden. Now, let's see. I would like to remove these from the pan. Haha. All right. Next up, for these little doggies, we're just going to sprinkle, if they will even stay. Chives, 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 chives. You know what? If you want, you could add more cheese on the top too. That's what I might do. All right, so I sprinkled a little bit more cheese on there to let that melt, help the chives to stick. Is my basic thing. That's what I was trying to do. And that means that the wife is home. I just got these out. All right, so we're going to plate up now and then show you the finished product. All right, here we are. We got our Brussels sprout potato bites, loaded potato bites, or loaded Brussels sprout bites, whatever you want to call them. and our bacon cheeseburger. This was for my wifey. She just got home. Say hi, wifey.
Hi.
So we'll see you again on the next episode. Enjoy and keep it keto. And kick it keto. You know.